Vaughn, this final question for me. Do you think Saul Alvarez plays by a different set of rules in boxing?
I think so. The fact that he gets 6 months and Weed gets 9 months, they should say something. You know, Chavez Jr. failed, and he gets 9 months for smoking weed, and Canelo gets, you know, for steroids 6 months. You know, it's like, okay, if you have to pick, I'll, you know, choose weed. You know what I mean?
It's one of your sponsors, isn't it?
Yeah,
the bubble gum.
There you go.
Vannes, 2 years off. How you feel about that? 2 years. You back after Lara fight?
I'm doing really good, man. I mean, I wanted to get back. The reason why I had problems with past management is because the fights got made. I took those fights, you know, I didn't get full camps for those fights. And I took those fights always on short notice, and it was basically I was doing favors for them. Oh, you want to fight this guy on this time? I was taking the time. But for this fight, we were in training. We were supposed to fight 2-3 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Before I got the call. So we were in camp. We were ready to go. So I'm happy. This is actually the first time that I'm actually in shape and ready to go when I got the call.
Vannes, what makes Armenian fighters so tough? I mean, we sit with Argentinian, with you. What is it about Armenian fighters?
I mean, the will. I mean, we're a small group of people, so we always stick together. So we always, growing up, you know, from our history, we always have to fight through, you know, a lot. You know, we have to be tough and we have to fight through it, and that's why we are tough, man. We don't give up. Just like Mexican fighters, man. We come in there, once we're in the ring, we put on a show. We wanna just make the fans happy, and you know, all my fights, to believe it or not, even when I won, if it didn't end in a knockout, my Armenian fans were not happy. Even if I won, they want to see like people going at it. They want to see war. They want to see action.
Vannes, I think a lot of people forget your decorated amateur experience with 8-time national champion, 2004 representing the U.S. in the Olympics.
154 or 160?
What do you say to the naysayers that are not giving you a great of a chance against Golovkin?
I mean, if people do research, me and Golovkin were in the same Olympics, 2004. He fought Andre Durrell in that Olympics. You know, we're in the Olympics. I saw him fight in the Olympics, and I saw him when he lost to Russia. So we've been together all this time, and the reason I think I got the fight is because people know my history. They know that I have had experience, 130 amateur fights, U.S. Olympian, 40 professional fights. I mean, all that is gonna be advantage of me for this fight.
Last question, guys.
I know a lot of people are expecting this fight to heavily go Gennadi's way, but given what you said, do you feel the fight will be a lot more competitive and go beyond expectations of what people are thinking of?
I mean, how many times have you guys, you know, done interviews where you guys ask the guys those questions, and then the guy comes and you guys all, you know, I know what you guys are thinking in the back of your heads right now. You're like, you know, he's fighting a giant. He's fighting a killer. All right, we'll see on the 5th. You know, we'll see. It's gonna be like answer a lot of questions about him, because we're gonna bump. It's gonna be train hitting the train. You know what I mean? I want to see what this man has, and I want him to just test my Armenian power, and let's see what's up. You know what I mean? I want him to test it.